Hi guys, and welcome to an exciting video because today I will be unboxing and setting up Antkit Ant Home 2. So let's have a look at what comes with this kit. First we have an accessory card which contains a tool, a bee stand and a spare ring, which will kind of make more sense once we set this up. Then we have some sterile tweezers, some cotton balls and spare test tubes. Now this is the main platform that pops out of the home. You can use this tool that it comes with to open or close an area, which allows you to expand on the home once the time is right. I don't think we're quite there yet. So whilst I'm looking at this, I actually spent the next 10 to 15 minutes just messing with this ant home, trying to figure everything out. Should have looked online, there's a few videos on how to do it, so I will link them below. I was also trying to work out how should I do this. Should I add more water to a new test tube and pop that in, then put Liz's test tube in the outworld and wait for them to move into the one underneath? I don't know, they have a lot of brood, and although I think they would be able to move them successfully, I just wanted to limit the stress as much as possible. So I actually decided to use the ring that it comes with and attach it to her test tube and fit that in the home. I will link a video below to setting this up. It is a Facebook video, but it makes far more sense than I do. It wasn't the smoothest move, but we got there in the end. I then decided to leave the ants completely for a few days just so they could settle and see how they get on with this home. So, what are my thoughts on the Ant Home 2? Firstly, Liz and her colony look tiny in this, but I have been assured that they will be fine. Last time I counted, there were about 15 or 16 workers and a massive brood, and I believe people say either you should have 10 or 20 or 30 workers, something like that, before you get an outworld. But as I said, I have been assured this will be completely fine for them, so I really hope so. The only thing I didn't like at first was the realization that I wouldn't be able to just take my macro lens and film up close like I'm doing here. I can't just easily film her or see what's going on because obviously we have the red windows. But in the grand scheme of things, this is probably best for the ant, and I've actually come to quite like this feature now. Now I've had it for a while up in my room. I know I can just glance over and see how she's doing and not disturb her. So that's nice, because prior to this, her test tube lived in the bookcase, and the only time I'd really see her was to feed her because I didn't want to disturb her too much, so this is actually quite nice. In terms of feeding, I do think the colony is a bit too small to be actively going in the outworld and finding food. I did leave some honey on some cardboard in there, and I don't think anyone's approached it. The only time I saw someone in the outworld was on after the first day of this being set up. So I don't know if they're actively going to do that, and that's why I'm questioning whether or not to have just a test tube over winter or leave them in this house over winter. So you can answer that in a poll if you like. And also, I have been seeing conflicting information whether or not you should feed them over winter, so let me know in the comment section below so we can kind of clear things up. That's the thing with ants, there's always conflicting information. I don't think you can ever do anything right, to be honest. Overall, I think it's a really nice, sleek design where it doesn't feel like the ants could easily escape, it doesn't feel like you're disturbing the ants, and it feels like a really nice upgrade from just a test tube, because for a while when you have a test tube, you don't feel like you got the proper pet, you're hiding it away, trying to be really careful with it, but now you have something that's kind of substantial and looks nice and fits in with the room very nicely. And if you're wondering, the whole unit is about 17 by 9 by 4.5 centimeters, if I measured that correctly. And of course, you can add decorations, a little food bar, anything like that in the outworld, and as I said, you can easily expand the nest when the time is right. So I hope you've enjoyed today's video. Ant ones are kind of weird for me because I really love making them. I find ants really interesting, but YouTube likes to keep reminding me they are the least popular videos among my subscribers, so that's nice. I think the thing is, my subscribers mainly like lizards, so ants don't really do anything for them, so then the views don't really come in, and then it just doesn't reach many other people who like ants. So if you really like the series, you really want it to continue, please leave a like and maybe share this video just so it can kind of get out there, because at the moment the ant videos aren't doing so well, and of course I'm going to keep ants and do all of that anyway, but it does kind of suck because YouTube just, if your subscribers aren't interested, if they're not watching, then YouTube aren't going to sort of share this with many other people. So, as I said, if you do really like this series, please share it and like it, because it'll be greatly appreciated, because I really enjoy making these videos. Anyway, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.